Okay, what am I doing? I have so many glowberries. What am I even gonna do with that many glowberries? I don't... Wait. Wait, oh my god, wait. I need to talk to Centros. I need to talk to Centros. Ah, god damn it, I drank it. Okay, it's fine. I can fly and drink. That'll be fine, right? It's fine. We're gonna go over there. We're gonna get over there. What the fuck is that? Oh shit. It's... Yep.
Hey, you good,
There's,
homie?
hello, sorry, I'm not used to flying, and I may have
I was gonna
drunk
say,
a little
you
bit.
came in like a
I may have,
Why are
I
you
may have
drunk?
had. Listen,
It's like the middle of the day, Ulysses.
I have had
It's the middle of
I have
the
had
day.
a vision. Okay, you like glowberries, right?
Okay.
You.
Yeah, I do. I do like
What if we
glowberries.
make glowberry spirits? We make glowberry wine, etc.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah. What are you
Yeah,
talking about? Yeah, that's not even a question.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. What
Mainly
is?
'cause
Also,
the
what
last
is
shit
this?
you made was really.
Oh,
It's
the
a
last
chain.
shit. Did
It's a
you
chain link.
drink that?
Yes, it made
Oh,
me
don't.
so
Oh, I'm
violently
so
sick.
sorry. That was not. That was like rubbing alcohol, dude. I messed up so bad with that batch.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
That was like poison. I'm so
Oh,
sorry you guys
I
drank that. I meant to come and collect
kind
it,
of.
but then I came past and
Yeah,
Wolf said it was gone. Um,
yeah. A lot of it has been. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go remove the rest of it real fast. Hold on. Hold
yeah,
on. Maybe we get it out of the house so that nobody
yeah. Let's
else
not do it in the house.
drink it.
I haven't been around it. How's it going? How are you guys doing?
Good. Also, it's a chain. You asked.
Yeah.
It's a big ass chain link. Me and Axe are working on kind of a cathedral of sorts, but
Huh.
we have a vision for it, and we kind of need it to hang from the mountain. So,
Fair.
but we also need it to be able to, be big enough.
How are you
do
gonna
things
move
in.
that?
Oh, well, you just carry it.
Dude, it's fucking huge. How are you gonna carry that?
Well, to be fair, I've never done it alone. I've done it with like Axe most of the time. Like both me and Axe work together, and we can carry it. We're two pretty strong guys.
I guess that's a big chain.
Did you
Sorry,
say hi to Coda?
I did say hi to Coda. I haven't seen Coda at all.
Fair. I was gonna say you haven't been back since you. Oh yeah. By the way, what the fuck was that map? By the way.
Oh, the
left
map.
that big
I just.
portion
Oh,
of the
I
map
did. I
in
left
our
the
room?
big chunk of the map. When I was staying here, I was bored and I was just like making maps, and I think I just kind of put it on the wall, and then I forgot about it when I left. You should see the one.
So you just left the map?
You want to see the maps over at my place? They're real big. I'll
How
I
big?
can
How
show you
big
the
are your
map.
maps? Now I'm kind of curious.
They cover one of the walls. It's
Of
a
the
little
house?
of the house. It's a little outdated,
wow.
to be honest. I haven't. Listen,
Fair.
I live underwater, and you can't really get a
Also,
good.
here's
bird's
your
eye view.
rubbing alcohol. By the
Oh
way.
yeah, maybe you know
could
what?
have
I was
all of this
gonna
back.
say. Oh, there's a lot of it, more than I thought. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, we drank like 2 or 3 bottles, and then we're like,
Oh,
damn, we're gonna die.
yeah.
So we didn't drink anymore.
Yeah, don't. The last few stuff has been better. Trust me, I haven't had any complaints from Ben.
I hope so. Why? Wait, hold on. Time out. Backtrack. You're giving it to Ved.
Well, he asked for it. We met, and
That's because
he
okay.
he yelled at me about the Tuskley house, and I was like, dude, what the fuck? And
What?
we had an
Wait,
argument.
why did he yell about the tusk?
He said it was ugly, and that it was obscuring his view of his nice path that he made. So I connected our paths just to fuck with him, but he's not there anymore, I guess. So
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
a whole.
No, he kind of lives through the Nether. Like you kind of have to go through the Nether to get to Ven now. It's a whole thing. It's a whole.
Fair.
Pissed somebody off. That's for sure. Somebody's pissed off. That's for
I
sure.
have heard. Yeah, something happened with Oshi. Is Oshi doing okay? I haven't seen Oshi around in a bit.
She's unconscious right now.
Ah.
But me and Wolf are trying to take care of her, and Ray comes by to help, and Jerry's there now, so I don't
I don't know who that is. I'll be so honest. I'm sorry.
yeah, I guess you wouldn't, huh? You would have
Yeah.
never been able to meet Jerry.
I have not.
Maybe one day you can. I mean, he's kind of
Maybe.
in the house.
I mean,
but
you guys
kinda
are
wanted to
kind of
give
busy
him...
by the sound of it right
Holy
now.
shit! You can see the
Yeah.
chain from over here. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
I just didn't realize that.
Yeah, no, it's
that
big, man. But also, the
Damn,
Starbucks
I'm
is
strong.
like spooky.
Yeah, it's not done. I think Wolf is still renovating it, but I think Wolf is trying to set up for Halloween.
Yeah, that's good.
And we don't exactly have the best track record with Halloween here, so
That's fair. Yeah.
I think this year might be different. So,
Well, I hope so.
but
If you guys haven't had a great track record with it.
it's been really bad. The first one, like fucking somebody just disappeared into the end in the void. It's great. And then last one, almost several people died because the whole oh yeah, you weren't okay. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's
okay. I've heard
everybody's alive. It's okay.
Yeah, every time I hear about things that happened in the reset before this, I get a little more concerned about everyone.
I was gonna say I'm realizing a trend. Every time that I talk to somebody that I haven't talked a lot to, I kind of trauma dump. I'm sorry.
It's you're so good.
Because I've done that to Jerry too, and I think I terrified him when I first met him.
I did that a lot recently as well. The last time I spoke to Ray turned up and he was like, "Hey, do you want some wings?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'd love some wings." And then we spent like an hour just like trauma dumping injuries and the fact that
okay, yeah, well, yeah, Ray I think is also allowed to trauma dump a little bit.
Just a little bit, yeah. He's been through it, man. His lungs
he's done so much.
In my professional medical opinion, his lungs are fucked, man. It's
oh, I didn't.
It's not. Yeah. Apparently, it's getting better. I think Sherbert got him like a potion. Something about the skulk being in his lungs long term, and it.
Yeah.
This is where I joined the path with Vents, as you can see.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's fair. I like it. It's
yeah, nice.
I can see why he would be pissed.
Yeah. He seems like he's a bit of a grouchy kind of guy, but.
I think he's just angry because, like, I don't know. I don't attempt to understand Vin, and like I am honestly trying to avoid Vin because I am angry at what he did, but he didn't necessarily do anything, and I know that. So I'm trying to be better about where I direct the anger, and I guess that's why I'm building that big ass fuck all chain over there.
I mean, definitely be a good way to get your anger and
your
energy
house looks
out.
so different when it's not fucking just corroded.
Oh yeah,
you got windows in here now. Holy,
yeah,
I can't just walk through your windows now. What?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Thanks for like fixing it up when it was falling apart. Apparently you and Wolf came past and fixed it up. Oh, I was gonna show you the maps.
Oh yeah, I did want to see
the
maps.
Up in here. There's like 2-3 of them throughout the place. I'll be so real. This is the medium one.
Okay.
This kind of
yeah. All right.
You can come down
That's
here.
good.
You can come down here.
There's more.
There's a couple more, but they're in the I don't want to call it a lab, but that makes it sound sinister. The office.
If it's a lab, it's a lab. Why would it be sinister? A lab.
I have bad track records with labs.
What the what is this thing?
Listen.
I think your map needs to be updated slightly.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's a little outdated, but you know, like being Telkin and being underwater, you never really get like a bird's eye view of everything, and I just like being able to see where everything's at. You know.
That's fair. Yeah.
This one's a little more like
an easier time.
Traveling, marking where things are, kind of thing.
Fair.
But you know, still a map. I just think that
I don't even know how you did that. Like, are you like a cartographer slightly? You seem like
I guess
a cartographer
a bit.
pretty well actually. Because like, how the fuck do you do any of that?
It's calming, I guess. I also just spent a lot of time swimming around coastlines and taking ships around, so I kind of
that's fair. Yeah, I mean you are kind of
Fish.
Fish.
Yeah.
So it makes sense for you to kind of be there. You know, I don't know why I second guessed
Yeah.
you.
No, I
So
get what
I
you mean. It's a lot
apologize.
of looking at it. It's a lot of cartography. Yeah. But,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, we're making wine. We're gonna make some glowberry wine.
Yes. Sorry.
No,
I'm.
you're good. I forgot as well. We're talking about maps. I like maps.
No, that's fair. I don't use them ever. I
That's so
probably
fair.
should though.
In one of these
Oh, what the
chests,
fuck?
I should have a bunch
This
of
room is fucking
spruce
cool.
that we can use to make some barrels. And the chest over there with the flower in it should have
Yes.
a bunch of glowberries if you want to
Oh, thank
grab
God.
some.
I was like, I didn't grab any, so like I can go back and grab some. But, like,
Okay,
I don't
cool.
grab none.
I mean, if you want to go back and grab more, we can.
Nah, I
The more
think
we put
I'm
in, the
gonna
more
throw
it'll.
all of them.
Good. The more we throw in, the more
Wait,
it'll be
how do
like...
you make alcohol? You need to...
So, okay, what I'm thinking here is we make almost like a wine or like a mead kind of thing.
Okay.
So we'll take
Okay.
some water and we'll put it in like the barrel with the glowberries.
Well, I can make a barrel.
Yeah, we'll make big
Or not a barrel. I mean a bucket. Sorry, my
bucket.
bad.
Yes, that
I can grab the water.
grab
That
water.
part I
Yes,
know I can do.
water. I'll try and make. How did I make these? um,
Just ignore the random block of obsidian that might or may not be off your shore right now.
it's fine. There's a lot of random blocks and things around here. Don't worry about it.
I was gonna say, like, you got like this. Did you build that weird bubble thing? That looks cool.
Which one?
How
Down
did you
there?
get
Oh
crops to
yeah.
grow under the water?
Oh yeah, the little crop bubble. I realized I didn't have enough wheat for things. It was just taking a while to grow, so it's just a bubble underwater. And for a while, when I came back from some of the Telkin temples, I was just spending a lot of time underwater, and it was,
Yeah.
we can swim down if you want. There's air in it that you can.
There's air in there.
Yeah, there's air in there. You
That
should be able
sounds
to breathe
complicated.
if you can breathe. Like getting to it, we can swim in.
Okay.
But
well,
yeah,
that's-
it's just I
okay.
managed to drain it, and yeah, it's just
And
a nice
the
little.
soil is actually like it's pretty decent soil.
Yeah, I was surprised. I assumed the salt water would have like corroded the soil a little bit, like
Yeah,
messed with
I
the soil,
would have
but
too slightly.
and like admittedly the crops don't grow as fast down here, and I'd assume it's probably because they don't get as much sunlight.
Well, yeah, that
but-
makes sense because they are.
But like they do grow surprisingly. Actually, I should probably
One of the
collect
souls
these
is
up.
yelling me that I'm a nerd.
Oh,
Okay, listen, I like my farming. Okay, I
Listen,
like farming. It's my
same.
thing.
I like farming. I grew up farming.
See,
Not
so did
farming
I.
this. I grew up farming
So
kelp.
did I. Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay, well I don't know about kelp, but I used to skip lessons to go hang out with Corwin and work in the farms at the estate.
Hell,
I
I-
that's literally what I did as a kid.
nice. Yeah, my family had like a huge farm. We'd grow like kelp and coral and stuff, and
Yeah.
that was like what we did before the war and everything. That's kind of what my life was gonna be, just farming.
Okay. This sounds really stupid, right? I'm not trying to be mean,
Mhm.
right? But like, what the fuck war are you talking about? Because it's been mentioned a couple times, and I think I know, but like, it's the same war.
I guess the same war. It's complicated. During the war, on the surface, the Tucken weren't really involved at all. But like there were talks about it. There were talks about kind of being added to Fable's armies as like an auxiliary group. But it didn't happen because Virago died, and then Lenarius changed sides to the Nether, and then Lenarius sent just a lot of drowned after the Telkin. And so our war was really against the drowned more than anything. We
Yeah. Sounds like you had to fight it alone too.
yeah, pretty much. And you know, when the enemy is the undead, the more soldiers you lose, the more the other side
more you have
gains.
to fight.
And it wasn't a
That's-
pretty war. but it kind of ended with, well, we lost, I guess, to put it simply.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's. Sorry, I just.
Yeah. No, it's good. I guess it doesn't yet. It probably hasn't been explained much up here from perspective.
I don't think. It doesn't feel like a lot of the perspectives have been explained properly, so.
Yeah.
And I'd like to know as much as I can. And for better or for worse, that is a topic of interest to me.
Yeah.
So, probably
I mean,
for the worst, though.
If you ever want to know more about the Tolkien side of things, I lived through most of it. You know,
Why?
I joined the army when I was 18, and now I am a lot older than that. So,
Yeah.
But you know, all of these are named after people I met in the war, I guess. Eveningtide is was my partner's name, and Ectorus was their father's name, and Askela's was my medical trainer, I guess. But
Right.
they're, I don't know.
It's a way to remember them.
Yeah.
In a way.
I feel like
That
they'd
makes
like
sense.
them in turn. But, we should make this barrel. We should.
Yes. Sorry.
No, you're good. Let's do this one standing upright, and then we can like. I can tip it over at some point.
Right. Okay.
Oh, scaffolding. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I was using it for the chain, so.
Yeah, I normally have a bunch of it with. So, do you want some wood? I'll throw this.
I would be able to help.
Yeah.
If I had a little bit of wood.
No, I'll throw it in the
We're
barrel.
right.
I apologize.
It's fine. I'm now in the barrel. It's fine. I am in the wine. Help me.
I am under the wine.
I am under the wine. Please help me.
I'm gonna put some. Do I have stairs on me? I do. I am. Oh, now I am under the wine.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're kind of in the wine, king.
Let's set these in here. Do I have a barrel on me? Are any of these barrels empty? Most of these barrels have like berries in them.
I was gonna say.
From the wine, but this one, I'm gonna put this just in there, just as a precaution.
Yeah. As a opening mechanism or something. Probably.
Yeah. So once it's tipped over, that'll kind of be at the front here, and I can like put a spigot on it, and it'll.
Yeah.
It's out. So
That's so neat.
I need a crafting table, and I don't know if I have one anywhere.
I don't have any. I got 64 blocks of iron. Does that help?
Oh, maybe not in this specific scenario.
I was in the middle of building a chain, so
That's
at
fair.
least I have a reason.
I imagine that you have a lot of iron for building a lot of chain links.
Oh my!
Because if
okay,
that is
listen,
one link,
I think we have to build a total of like 5 or 6. We've moved 2.
Mhm.
Still gotta do it 2 more times.
Oh, that's so many chains, man.
This
This cathedral's gonna be dripped the fuck out, man.
Oh well, I think that's kind of what we want. I think like we want it to be like we want it to be a place where people can gather to not have to worry about the future or the past. A place where the people who enjoy the things like fighting can go, and a place for the people who are less inclined to just fight can also go to be with the people they care about. It's I don't know. It
sounds like a
me
really,
and Axe are
really...
at a time. Axe wanted to kill me, so you know.
Oh,
and
that's you know what? Same.
I was gonna say I think Axe wanted to kill you too. I think Oshi wants to kill you, and that's why I was like, maybe we don't go in my house. Cause
yeah, I think
probably wouldn't be good if she woke up and saw you there. She'd probably try to rip your face off. I'm just saying.
Probably. I don't think Axe or Oshi like me very much, and that's understandable. I kind of
I mean, from what I've heard, you've done some pretty shitty
Oh,
shit. but,
yeah,
like,
I have done a lot. Have you heard of Leviathan at all?
yeah, I got told big ass fucking like sea monster thing.
Yeah, I did that.
What?
So that
Okay, time
that
out. Whoa. You're responsible for Leviathan?
yeah, well, that was Virago once. So in the war, the more soldiers we lost and the less we could keep actively fighting, and our leaders kind of turned to more scientific ways to fight back the drowned. We made the conduits by
Into weapons.
turning the hearts of the sea into weapons. We smashed them open,
she mentioned
released
that one.
energy. Yeah, she's not happy about it. I can see why.
Yeah, okay, that part, I'm like, damn, man, that's kind of fucked. Those were part of her.
Yeah,
Like,
and
they have a heartbeat that matches hers.
We didn't know that. We didn't know
I
that
think
at the
also
time.
she was the ocean, probably.
She was
I don't
the ocean
really
at the
know when
time,
she was
I
not
think.
the ocean. I don't know, man.
I don't understand that either. Do you know how disconcerting it is that there is a person here who, like...
Who is the ocean?
Who is the ocean? Who is the thing that I live in?
No,
Can you imagine if you woke up one day and you walked over to your neighbor and she was like...
Don't say it like that. I
She
don't
was
wanna hear
like,
that.
she was like, yeah, I'm the air that you breathe. I don't like it either.
Like that. That's fair. I'll give you that one.
But,
I didn't like that. You said...
Yeah.
Now when I think of swimming in the ocean, I am now terrified of swimming in the ocean.
Yeah, it's disconcerting, and I don't know how to feel about it still.
Fair, you know what? I'll give you that.
And then, the conduits were bulky, and I was pulled in as the surgeon to help. I was going to say, did you have water? I was pulled in as a surgeon to help with the Project Argus, which was the Guardians now. They went feral.
You
and
made the Guardians too?
Yeah. They went feral and they killed a lot of us. So that didn't work out. And then
okay.
We okay, so there was a project called Project Chimera where we took human, I don't want to say captives.
It sounds like that's the words you should be saying, though.
Well, like they were sailors that their ships crashed in Telkin territory, and
okay.
we.
But I thought you were working with. Aren't the? Okay, you know what? It's probably best to know.
We were really desperate at the time, and we were dying a lot.
Fair. But, I don't just. Okay, yeah.
We kind of spliced and mutated them to try and make biological living weapons, and I was very heavily involved in that project.
Oh, okay.
And that culminated with all of them breaking out and also killing a bunch of us. So we were really only 1 for 3.
Right.
And then in trying to regather all of the experiments that escaped, we found the husk of Virago, and
then turned that into a weapon, which didn't want to be a weapon and killed y'all.
Yeah, I was sort of a head researcher in that project, and was very heavily involved in the experiments done to Leviathan, and I don't think Oshi appreciates that, and I can see why.
Right.
But
How? Sorry, continue.
no,
I
no,
just
you're good.
had a thought.
What were you gonna say?
You know about vessels, right?
Vaguely, like I'm aware of them, I suppose.
Is nothing. Sorry. I just now I'm thinking of something and my brain hurts. But so it
That's
sounds like you
fair.
guys went 1-4
Yeah, 1 and 4.
never stopped to think about the fact that after the second failure, maybe it would be best to not
Yeah,
continue.
yeah. I mean, I got this, this nice scar up my face, where Leviathan tried to cut off my head and missed,
Yeah.
and I barely survived. And I don't really remember
Was
much
that the
after that.
most recent time y'all ran into each other?
No, this was in the outbreak.
Oh, that's cool.
The last time we ran
Jesus.
into each other, Axe managed to save me, which I am surprised that they did. But yeah, I feel like I've done something to Axe that I don't remember. And I don't think they remember either, so we're kind of in a weird stalemate right now.
Well, yeah, I feel like you probably did something to Axe, but like, to be
Yeah.
fair, it seems like you did something to a lot of people.
Yeah, I've done a lot of things to a lot of people, and not all of it entirely willingly. But more of it was willing than I
Right.
would like to think.
That
I think
is understandable.
after so many years of losing so many people, I think there was just a switch in my brain that decided that it was all for a greater cause and that some suffering was justified. And I don't know. I think I allowed myself to excuse a lot more than I should have.
I think that you can't be too hard on yourself.
Yeah.
I think you've done shitty things, for sure.
That's one way of putting it.
But I don't think that if you've done shitty things, then that also means that I'm still just as shitty as a person as I was.
Yes, I guess I don't really know much about what you've done, but
I've killed hundreds upon thousands of people.
oh,
Not that that's an exaggeration.
mm-hmm.
I am the single reason why a significant portion of the Ender, at least in the end, are relatively far and few between. I have a nickname that they coined to me in my first few dealings there. The Violet Reaper.
I feel like I've
coined because of the weapon I've used.
I feel like someone's called you that, or you've said it and I've heard it.
It's a name that is there.
Yeah.
Not how I like to be called, but I didn't do human experimentation or token experimentation or experimentation of any sort, but
I mean, I feel like at that point it's arguing semantics, which is worse, but
I was gonna say it's just
I mean,
semantics at that point, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's one shitty person to another.
It really is. You know, for what it's worth, from everything I've heard, you're doing a lot better at not being a shitty person recently.
So are you. You got anybody in a secret lab somewhere?
Not this time. I had Connor in a. It wasn't a lab. It was a bunker, but the dog was down there for a little bit. But that's
Wait,
unrelated.
did like Connor like disappear for a hot minute? Wasn't that like the whole thing? Like, didn't Jamie have like a whole?
Oh,
Oh, was that you?
were you not filled in on this?
I don't really talk to people.
Okay. Oh, me neither. Yeah,
I'm trying to be better at it. This is
Same.
why we're
I'm
talking.
I'm trying to be better. The only person I talk to is Wolf, and then sometimes Ray comes up and is like, "Hey, there's a medical emergency," and I talk to Ray, but that's it.
You are kind of the leading medical expert.
Yeah.
So like, I think by law we have to go to you.
Yeah, and I'm glad I can help out with medical things. I don't think I have an honorary doctorate that I remember now, but it was given to me during Project Leviathan, and I don't think I want to count that.
Oh, I didn't mean to just throw that in there.
No, that's what we gotta do. We gotta throw that in here.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're
throw them all in there. Just start throwing them in. And then I probably need some. We'll need some wheat for like the yeast, and probably some sugar.
I got some of the wheat.
I got some wheat as well. I'll chuck some of that. But yeah, my doctorate, I didn't remember getting a doctorate before I got here because I kind of learned how to do medical things like in field hospitals.
Right.
And they gave me an honorary doctorate during Project Leviathan. And I don't think that I really want to count that as...
You may not, but I do. You're one of the reasons that Wolf was healed.
Yes, I've been...
And it sounds like you healed Connor, the dog?
Yeah,
right?
So, Jamie and I, when we first met, they were building their Airbnb, and I accidentally hit them. And, like, we were goofing around, and it was fine. But then, Connor, the dog, thought that it kind of misunderstood the goofing around, and tried to attack me, and I panicked, and I just kind of had an axe in my hand, and I swung, and almost killed him and shattered most of his ribs, and it was not good.
That does sound pretty
and
not great. I'll be honest.
Time, sorry, I'm just grabbing some sugar so I can throw that in there. At the time, I was in the middle of so I'd just been threatened by Axe and Oshi.
I did get told about that. I think they asked me to help them, and I did not assist because I didn't think it was worth it.
Thank you for not assisting.
Seem that bad? Yeah, you didn't seem that bad of a person. So like, I was
I probably deserved
that was before I knew. But also, like, even after, I was still like, I'm not gonna fucking just threaten this guy. That's not fair.
Probably deserved it, but
I think the two of them can do it enough.
Oh, definitely.
They can be scary when they want to be.
They are very scary. But they kind of like. I was already kind of planning to just disappear for a little bit, so all of my medical equipment was down in my little underwater cave bunker. And so that's where I took Connor, and then I couldn't take him out because it was underwater and he wasn't able to breathe, so he was kind of stuck down there for a while. And I didn't realize how much time had passed because there was no day or night down there.
Yeah.
So apparently it was 2 months, and when I finally let him out, Jimmy and Wolf came down and basically grabbed me by the scruff of my neck and were like, "Hey, what the fuck?" and pulled me back up here. So
yeah, fair. I did. Is that why you were staying in our house? I remember that. Briefly, pretty
much. I was I heard you were in the end a lot around then, but I was staying in your place for a bit while my house was falling apart, and I had to fix it up. But
yeah, we did try to take care of it. But I think we all got a little busy, and I got sidetracked.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely appreciate what you guys did. Apparently, it would barely be standing if you guys didn't help out.
It was
So,
pretty.
I was gonna say, did you have more sugar?
I did
I feel like
simultaneously.
we can probably. I'll see if I dropped anything. No, I'm probably. Oh no, I did have a bunch of sugar.
You did throw a lot, so
Yep.
okay, whatever.
um, there we go. This is a bit more.
About to be the sweetest thing ever. I
Listen,
now fully
it's.
believe that this is probably gonna taste 1,000 times better
Oh
than
yeah,
that
the sugar's
damn
gonna
rubbing
help a
alcohol.
lot.
Did you use any sugar in the one that you handed us first?
A little bit, but definitely not enough.
Yeah.
All right, so
Fair.
we're gonna block that one up, and it should be
Okay.
done. We can let it distill for a little bit, and
Yeah,
I mean,
I
like,
don't think we need it anytime soon.
yeah, it should be good in maybe
I
like a
believe
week.
it.
But the longer we leave it, the better it'll end up tasting.
Yeah, isn't that like how? That's how alcohol works, I think.
Yeah, so
I
like
don't know. I just really drink it,
that's so fair.
so
Yeah, the
never really
yeast
like tried to
from
make my own.
the yeast from the wheat will kind of eat away at the sugar, and that'll start the fermentation process. And the glowberries are already quite
Right.
sweet, so they'll impart a lot of the flavor into the water. And did you have a name
Okay.
that you wanted to call this?
I think you should stick with the name and the name and no nomenclature. Is that how you say it? I don't fucking
I
know. I didn't go to
I
school.
also don't know how to say it. Man, I went to like a really crappy like Telkin like farm public school, man. I don't know how to spell.
To be fair, I just skipped going with my tutor every day
To
of
go farm.
options, so I don't blame you. Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I'll go learn to be a farmer.
That's
So
so
I'm a
fair.
good farmer. I'm a damn good farmer.
That's
And I
sometimes
wasn't
that's all you
warrior,
need in
but
life.
like, I don't know. What
Um,
what do you think of a name? We could do.
Not sure. Um, I don't know if I have any signs. I should. I only have a birch sign, and I don't want to use birch. Um,
I don't know. I have no idea.
I also,
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think right now.
we
We
can
just have a barrel of unnamed
unnamed.
glowberry,
Yeah,
or I guess water with glowberries in it right now.
yeah. At this point, it's not really wine or anything. It's just yeah, water with glowberries in it. Um. Hmm.
No, no.
Um. Well, I mean, it's.
We could. I mean, it's just glowberries. Do we want to call it glow drop?
I like
Glowdrop
glowdrop.
wine?
Yeah, I think that's good.
Seems to work. The souls seemingly think it's a good name, and I don't blame them.
Yeah, I think the soul's right with that one. We'll
Oh yeah, the souls. Did you? Have I told you? I just talked to the souls of
I did not
the people I have
know
murdered.
that, but I know a lot of people here just
Oh.
kind of talk to things, so I
Yeah,
accept it.
it's a little weird. For a while, I didn't, and I didn't understand, and then like it just kind of happened. I was like, oh shit, okay. I seem just as crazy as the rest of them.
Mm,
So
just a little.
to be fair,
But
everybody is crazy here. So
it really seems like it. I mean, I'll be talking to someone and they're
just a
like,
slight bit.
"Yeah, the auras are really loud right now," and I'm like, "I don't know what that means, man."
You talking about Ray?
Yeah, Ray or Wolf will start talking about sparks, and I'm like,
Yeah. We all kind of know each other's things because I don't know, they're. It's an interesting phenomena. I don't know. I can't explain it, but
fair enough. Um,
well,
I
I
mean,
know.
like if we're talking about new beginnings and naming things after people, I think maybe Ouroboros just the start of a new cycle. You know,
Yeah. A new cycle. A new
Hopefully
piece.
one with less violence.
Hopefully one with a lot less violence. I
Yeah,
would like, actually.
I would
I
I
think
would
that
like that a
would
lot.
be I think even I could get behind that just a little bit
Yeah,
to a peaceful era
definitely.
and a new cycle. I like it. It's a good
Yeah,
name.
yeah. I think so. Well, thanks for helping me
You know,
establish this vision.
I'm you seem more sober now than you
I
were at the
think
beginning.
so, definitely. I think
And
I've
I don't
sobered up a
know if it
little bit.
helped. I don't know if the talk shocked you back to normalcy
Maybe
or
it
what.
did. I think maybe I don't talk to people often, and I think having to talk to people, and I mean, we were talking about pretty sobering topics, so
Yeah, sorry. I didn't
no,
really mean
it's
to have that become the main topic point, but it kind of
I
happened and
think
now I'm
it was good to talk about it in a space where there was less murderous judgment, I guess.
it's kind of hard to be murderously judgmental about something that you've done yourself.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, definitely.
It's like one war criminal to another.
Yeah,
You can't really be hateful on the other guy regardless of what they've done.
yeah. When you're both morally gray, it's kind of hard to pick a side.
It really kind of is, isn't it?
Mm.
It's I see why they're pissed off. Don't get me wrong.
Oh no, I
It
know
makes
why they're
sense.
pissed off. I am surprised that they
But
haven't
also
actually killed me yet.
yeah, I don't think they're gonna kill you.
Not anymore. I think we
Well,
found a common ground now, but
I wasn't welcome in town for a very long period of time.
hmm,
I think they've seen that you've changed.
yeah, I
At
hope
least
so.
somewhat. You seem pretty chill to me, at least.
I mean, you seem pretty chill as well. I can see why they keep you around.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah.
I maybe this isn't the time to ask this question, but
Go
if
ahead.
you if you could help start a new cycle, but it means you had to do something from your past, would you do it?
I don't know. I I would like to say that I wouldn't, because I feel like that's the right answer, but honestly,
But if you're
I
guaranteed
don't
to
know.
see less violence in the future,
I think maybe if it could guarantee a better future, then I would find a way to flip that switch I was talking about. I would find a way to do what I had to.
yeah.
And I don't think that's necessarily the right answer, but that's what I'd do.
No judgment from me. Definitely no fucking judgment from me for that.
Yeah.
I think I understand your answer a little too well.
Is everything okay in that regard?
That is a question that I don't have a real answer to anymore, Ulysses. But I can tell you that I am happy. Weirdly. I'm happy to be able to spend the time with the people I care about and talk to people I don't get to talk to all that often. I try to avoid certain people right now, but that's just...
That's how it goes, I guess.
Yeah, well, I don't really want to fucking talk to Fable. Fuck that guy.
I have mixed feelings on that guy because
Oh,
on one
I
hand,
can't stand him, but that's just me.
he seems like he has a lot of answers that I desperately want, and on the other hand, he is the god of the world I live in that let the entire species die. And I don't think I could look him in the eye right now without doing something
Trying
I'd
to stab
regret.
him?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, it's understandable.
Mm. But you know, he sure is here now, and I feel like I'll have to talk to him eventually.
Well, I think we all do. Regardless.
Hmm.
But, no, thank you. This is
Yeah. It's been...
weirdly comforting. That makes sense?
It's been
Just
nice.
to know that maybe I'm not all that crazy. You know?
Yeah. No, I don't think so.
Still crazy.
I get where you're coming from. I think maybe we're all a little bit crazy. I mean, you're talking to souls.
You gotta be.
And
yeah, like I can't get
you're
away
talking
from the
to
fact I
souls,
talk to
and I'm
souls. That is
literally a mad
crazy.
scientist.
Yeah, I was gonna say it, but you're like fucking Frankenstein.
Just a little.
I've read
bit.
books. I know what books are.
I haven't. Maybe I need to talk to book club about getting my hands on a copy of that.
I've read like 2 books.
That's so fair. I haven't read a lot of books. Definitely not English books.
Well, I was gonna say you probably read a lot of Tolkien stuff, and I don't
Tolkien
know.
stuff. Even then, I mean, you know, rural. There wasn't a lot of books.
I don't even know the first thing about your language. Okay, listen.
A lot of dots. It's a lot of dots. Dots and lines.
That's not helpful. That is not helpful at all. I
mean,
swear.
Spoken. It can't really be spoken above the water. Above the water, it just kind of sounds like screeching. But like underwater, it
Okay,
kind of.
one of these days you're gonna have to do it because I gotta hear it.
Maybe one of these days. I mean,
like it feels the same way about Ender.
Yeah, probably. I haven't heard Ender spoken before, but I can imagine
it's...
seeing the way Enderman's mouths.
One of these days we'll have to sit down and talk to each other in the respective languages.
Definitely. We'll find a way.
I think that'll be hilarious.
Yes. Absolutely.
Because if you're just screeching, I think I'm just growling the entire time.
We can get someone who because doesn't Axe speak both, or like someone speaks both? Ray can read. Ray can read Telkin. I don't know if Ray speaks Telkin.
I think Ray reads Ender. I
We're
don't
just
know.
Gonna sit right down, and start screeching
We're gonna have
at
to
him.
teach him to speak it so that
Exactly.
we're gonna teach it to him in the languages respectively. We're gonna send him to school, okay? Not us. We don't go to school.
We don't need
we
school.
send him to school. We're just farmers. We don't fucking do school.
Exactly.
A mad scientist and a mass murderer walk into a bar. That sounds
with
like
their own glowberry wine, and they. I need to find somewhere that Kelpin sells the alcohol products, but it's not like a bar, like a restaurant kind of thing. I need to find somewhere that I need to make an establishment.
Funny you should mention that, because when Oshi wakes up, we're gonna build a place called the Sea Dragon. It's a bar.
I will stock that bar if you need.
I was gonna say,
if you need
we
products.
Want to do some business transactions, whereas I basically will just give you some diamonds and say, "Fucking alcohol, please." And,
I will make you so much alcohol for that bar. You don't even know. I need
gladly stock the shelves with it.
I need something to do with it that's not just me drinking it. Especially now that I can fly, I think that's a bad idea.
Yeah, you landed hot, King.
Oh, I landed hot.
Do you need flying lessons?
Maybe. I've only ever flown twice. I got these wings a week ago.
Art's or Wolf is the better teacher, not me, but I could assist you a little bit, but definitely talk to Wolf. Wolf can definitely help give you the lowdown about how to fly without slamming your face into the concrete.
Yeah, maybe that's what maybe I do need some flying lessons. I think I
Fair enough, man. Fair enough.
I basically got a literal crash course with Ray where after I turned up and Ray came over to me and was like, hey, Sherbert, or I guess their name's not Sherbert anymore, Icarus. Icarus is had a back
Their name
injury.
is Ick.
Apparently, I've been calling them the wrong name this whole time, and I feel kind of bad.
Listen, I've been fucking trying to get somebody to tell me his name for the longest time.
Oh,
thank you.
were you not supposed to know? Did you not know?
No, it's fine, Ulysses.
Okay. I
Fucking Ick.
Ick. Ick.
Ick. Ick. Fucking Ick.
Ick.
I cannot wait to call him Ick to
Icarus-y.
his face.
I don't
I'm
know.
so... Oh, no! Oh my
Yeah,
God.
Ick. I'm gonna call him Ick next time. I feel like we haven't talked much. We spoke once, and I think I gave them an entire existential crisis, and then we didn't speak again.
Okay, well, I think they have one of those at least daily.
Okay. Yeah, they turned up and they were like, hey, can you help me do a blood test on my eye blood because you're a doctor? And then I discovered that the eye in their face is not their eye. And they had a crisis.
What the fuck did you say?
Yeah, man, I don't listen. I'll be so real.
How the fuck does that work?
I don't know how that works. Medically, it doesn't work. That's not possible. But that's what it is.
Like, even I don't think that works.
Nope, it doesn't. It should
Okay.
not be physically possible for them to have two different blood types in their body, and somehow that's what happens. So unless every morning they're like injecting someone else's blood into their eye, I don't know what's going on there.
The souls are yelling for some reason. I don't know.
Oh,
I think they've raided your stock a little bit, friend. I'm
oh,
sorry.
you know what? That's fair. Like I said, as long as it's not me, just me drinking it, because that gets kind of sad real quick.
Yeah, okay, it does. When you say it like that, that does sound pretty sad.
Yeah. It's listen. Sometimes the piglins drink it, but also they have kids, so they can't be like drunk. But
All the time, just
Yeah.
some of the time.
just some of the time. But yeah, I've lost the train of thought. What we talked about?
I don't even know. I think you were talking about Icarus's eye.
Icarus's eye is
Being-
weird. I don't know what's going on there. But oh yeah, Ray just gave me wings. Ray turned up. We talked about how he has like back. He's like lucky to be alive. Honestly, he's had so many injuries.
Yeah.
We bonded over having similar spinal injuries, and then he was like, I'll teach you how to fly, and he took me outside and basically just got me to jump off a cliff a couple of times, and
That is a crash course.
that's
if I've ever heard of it.
literally a crash course, and that is the extent of my flying lessons.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, that. Yeah, I don't even.
Yeah.
It's a little bit funny though.
It's a little bit funny. It's a little amusing, in it.
Okay, well, I think I've taken up enough of your time, and
Yes, fair. I think I should let you get back to building and moving your massive chain.
I think just moving. I think I gotta move this one first. I gotta see if I can move it without it.
Yeah, if you can. Thanks for helping me achieve my vision of glowberry wine. my very
Thanks for
intoxicated
inviting
vision.
me.
I mean,
Listen, you know what?
I'll
Some
bring
of the
over
best
some
visions. Some of the best visions come from being drunk as hell. So,
so
you know what?
so real. Some of the best content comes from.
Jesus, Ulysses. Okay, I'm gonna,
I'll let you get back to your chain. It was nice hanging out, Cedros. We
yeah,
gotta do this again sometime.
yeah. When I have a better way to say it, I think I have a proposition for you. Eventually.
I'm all ears when you have a better way to say it.
Yeah, right now I think it just sounds like me being crazy. So
Fair
maybe
enough.
not right now.
Maybe not right now, but yeah, sometime.
Soon.
I'll see you around, Cedros.
See you, friend.
Well, that was That was fun. I enjoyed. It was nice getting to talk and hang out. Glow drop wine. I think Ouroboros would like the glow drop wine. And, you know, I'd hope they'd like the idea of a new cycle.